Hey everybody, welcome back to Clubhouse Talk with Dixon Marble. This is our last episode today. I'm gonna go head home, so we have a special guest tonight. We have the flamethrower, Matt Diaz from New York Tech. We actually played with him this last year and spent 2 years with him at school, so welcome, Matt.
Thank you, Dixon. It's a pleasure to be here. I mean, it's been great here at St. Joe's, honestly. I didn't expect it to have this many fans. I didn't expect anything, but I love it so far and enjoying the process, you know?
Yeah, I say it's I remember talking with you, you know, about St. Joe, especially my first year back, and people don't understand really what it's like until they're here, man. Like, I don't know, what's your favorite thing about like being here playing?
Well, I mean, I just absolutely love like the family environment, you know, like just like the way everything is set up. It has me revolving my whole day. My whole day revolves around the game of baseball, which I absolutely love. There's people coming out to watch me play, so I'm always playing at the highest caliber that I have. And honestly, I mean, I think it's great so far.
I say, honestly, I mean, there's nothing like it. There's nothing to compare it to, in my opinion. So, but I got to brag on Matt a little bit. He's probably one of the hardest kids or hardest throwing kids I've ever played with. Touched 95 a few times. So for those Mustang fans here next year, be watching for the draft, because this guy's going and he's going to play for a long time. But we spent 2 years in New York together, and I mean, had a blast. I mean,
it was an absolute blast. Now let me gas up my friend. I mean, I'm sure you guys know an absolute ton about Dixon Marble, but I mean, like he said, you hear about like a flame-throwing guy, you always kind of picture that guy like in the movies, the wild thing that throws the ball all around the place. Well, back in my school, honestly, Dixon Marble was like the reason, like he turned me into a pitcher. He taught me how to throw a changeup, which I, for the longest time, could not throw. Like it was an absolute struggle, and a two-seam. So now I have that two-seam going and the changeup. Dixon's always giving me cues, like when he's watching me warm up in the pen, he's like, hey, Matt, stiffen up your wrist on the changeup. Next thing I know, the changeup's on the money. So I don't know where I would honestly be without Dixon Marble. I'm sure when he goes into California, whatever program it is, any program that has Dixon Marble, the pitchers are gonna excel, because he definitely knows what he's doing. And he's a great people's person, so, I mean, had to gas up my boy Dixon, you know?
Man, you're too nice, man, honestly, but nah, I don't do much, man. You're the one with the talent, man. I just like to sit back there and say things and, you know, take credit for stuff sometimes. But
I mean, well, tonight, how does it feel for tonight to be, you know, that this is like your final outing, you know? This is it.
It's bittersweet, man. You know, I've 4 years here. It's been, I don't know, it's been probably the best 4 years of my life. You know, I mean, spent here, you know, just about a month, and I mean, you already know, already understand, and so it's, you know, it's sad. It's definitely gonna be a rough one a little bit on Saturday, but you know, there's no other place that I'd rather end my career at. You know, St. Joe's been home, and you know, playing for Coach Johnson, and man, there's just nothing beats it. And so, you know, I'm just happy to be here, happy to be able to have the experience that I had here. You know?
Yeah, I'm super happy that, I don't know how this ended up happening, but that I ended up here, and I'm gonna be able to be here with you on your last time out. You know, it's just like, like you tell me, oh Matt, like you don't understand, like people like NECBL. I had the California Collegiate League. I was considering going there, and you're like, trust me, like you need to go here. Johnson, great coach, and that is 150% true. He 150%. Is so good at talking with the players. I mean, also my buddy Mealy, who also goes to New York Tech, he always telling me, he's like, wow, man, like Coach Johnson really knows his stuff, and he's such a great guy. He leads by example, the way he carries himself, and I mean, it's great that I'm being able to like be here in St. Joe, being able to like enjoy this experience with you, man.
Oh, no, I mean, pleasure's all mine, man. It's, you know, I'm almost at a loss for words. It's all kind of coming back to me, you know, a little bit now. But man, I mean, you know, like you said, Coach Johnson is one of a kind. That's honestly the one thing that I'll probably miss the most. I love the fans, and don't get me wrong, we have the greatest fans in the country. Honestly, I don't think you could compare our fans to anybody else. But the one thing that I will miss the most about being a St. Joe's Mustang is playing for Coach Johnson.
Oh,
and that's that last mound visit tomorrow is going to be It's gonna be a rough one, but
It's gonna be emotional.
it's gonna be emotional. So everybody, if you can not watch me when I walk off the
Don't
mound.
judge him. Don't judge him.
So when
I might get a little emotional. I got emotional your last time out at school, man.
Yeah.
I was tearing up. I was like, "Jeez, man."
I say, so my last game when we were at New York Tech, we were Villanova, and my boy here, first guy out the dugout, came up, grabbed me, picked me up in the air.
They go, hey everyone, pick him up. I was like, obviously I'm gonna pick him up now. I'm taking it to another level. I'm literally picking him up off the ground.
Me up off the ground, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, just a blast. But you know, this guy's gonna carry it. You know, he's a guy. Look forward to see what you got, man, and it's gonna be a blast. So you know, this is kind of one thing we've been asking everybody and stuff. You know, what's your favorite thing or favorite experience about St. Joe so far? If you can pick one, that's the problem.
Sure. I mean, although I do live away from home in school and I have like that freedom, but like here it's just like, I mean, I already said this, but it takes it to like a whole nother level that I'm able to really, like, I wake up, I'm like, all right, I need to do my laundry, I need to go to the gym, and then the rest of my day is spent at the field. I'm doing my running, I'm getting my work in, we're hanging out in the clubhouse, like I'm always with the guys, you know, it's like an experience that like I know 5 years, 10 years down the road, and be like, man, I wish I could be back at St. Joe, you know?
Oh yeah.
Just kicking it with the guys, like, getting ready for another game. It's like, it's honestly, you can't even like put it into words. It's like something that you're gonna like look back in your life and just cherish so much.
Oh yeah, especially build off that. You know, that's my favorite. You know, one of my favorite things is, you know, we always are chilling in the clubhouse and swapping stories, man. And all my favorite stories, honestly, pretty much come from this team. Whether it's in the clubhouse or in the dugout or on the bullpen, the bus, like it just, we always have a great group of guys, and I mean, second to none, man. You can't beat this place. So
100%.
But we'll kind of wrap up. Thanks for joining me.
Slider gang, boy.
Slider gang, baby, yeah. But before we wrap up, I just want to kind of say thank you to everybody out here in St. Joe. You guys have really made this home for me the last 4 years, and you know, like I said, the fans, you guys, I mean, you're the best in the country. You guys are what makes this experience so great, and just thank you so much for that. And I just want to say, you know, thanks to Coach Johnson especially giving me the opportunity. You know, I was a young kid coming from California. He never even saw me pitch, gave me the opportunity, and you know, I've just never looked back. And you know, and thanks to him, thanks to Dan, you know, the owner, and Kai, Matt, Trenton, everybody that's been here. I met some world-class people, and you know, made some friendships for life. And so, just thank you guys, and I'm gonna miss it. And so, thank you for everything. We'll talk to you guys later.